Check out my new book, would you?
Hey, what's up, Deek? Odd USA. Once in a while, we do a lot of travel stuff. We deviate with some flea market, yard sale stuff, baseball card stuff, oddities, candy, who knows what. It's kind of my channel where I dump everything else that isn't tiny houses and tree houses. Want to show you guys a lot of 1981 Topps cards that I recently came upon at a flea market. I loved 81 and 82 Topps. It was just before I started collecting, which was like 83, 84, and really heavy in 85 and 86 and onward for a couple years. I just like how dated they look. They're kind of, the design is almost awful in the color scheme, in a cool way. So I got a bunch of them. If I had to guess, let's call it 1,500 cards for $10. And I've been looking through them and I found some good stuff, but you be the judge. Do you think it was worth 10 bucks or not? Also want to talk about some of the ways in which I plan on kind of divvying up these cards to make a profit off them, because it's what I do when I'm bored. I don't really have a use for many of these cards. So I'll sell some of the commons and sort them out in different ways, and I'll continue to talk as I show you this. Here we go. Lighting's not that good, I'm sorry. This ain't a Spielberg production. So, right here, this mass right here, from here over, and they're hefty piles. Those are all kind of the commons. I've sorted through them, yes, and I can probably sell those as a lot and be truthful that I have sorted through them, but there are a bunch of decent players, and there's still, where are we? There we go. But a lot of them are kind of like, you know, all-star cards, and, you know, things like this here with Mike Schmidt, runs, batted in leaders, cards that aren't usually worth as much. There's Ken Griffey, Senior. I left a couple good cards in there because after a while I just got tired of sorting through things. So that's one lot I could sell, just all the commons. Easily over 1,000 cards there for people collecting 81 Topps. Now it often pays to have a, you know, kind of couple connections, whether written down or in the back of your mind. For instance, I have a friend that collects Expos cards, and I know some people that just want commons and whatever Expos. I can sell some of these. I've been adding to one lot that my son's actually putting together, sell those. Recently, I already picked some of these out earlier. These are 3 additional Bird Mark Fitteridge cards I found. I just sold 3 of them to a dude who just happened to want Fitteridge cards and asked me out of the blue. So for 3 of them I got 10 bucks, which is pretty darn good. So that paid for it right there. Know someone else who collects Indian cards. We've been adding this to a mass lot of other Indians cards, both good and bad players. Just for the heck of it, amassing this pile of, I can probably sell these on eBay, the Future Stars rookie cards. No one incredibly awesome in there, unless, you know, correct me if I'm mistaken. Maybe there's some players. It's just about every team that I'm missing. I know there's like Mookie Wilson, a couple others. I'll show you one I found that is particularly valuable. The cards I really was looking for was like Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, and I don't know where I put the rest of them because I sorted through this before. I found 5 Ricky Henderson cards, which at one point in time were worth a lot. Here's kind of my pile of good stuff. I'll just kind of, it's tough to do this with one hand. You know, Tom Seaver, Andre Dawson, get that out of there. Pete Rose, Willie Stargell, you know, on and on. Jim Palmer. These are players I like, or players that were particularly good. Gorman Thomas, you know, I liked him, so that's why that's in there. Ozzie Smith, Steve Carlton, Bucky Dent, yeah, Jim Palmer. I'm not really taking the time to show you all these. Lance Parrish, love that dude. Paul Molitor. No, oh, another Nolan Ryan right there. Put that over there. Mike Schmidt, Tom Seaver, Bruce Sutter, Ozzie Smith, lots of Ozzie Smiths, lots of Dawsons. I know a guy who just recently, this is through Craigslist, I've had some good luck with them, came out and bought a bunch of Red Sox commons, just ones I wanted to get rid of for 12 bucks, not breaking the bank. Here are 4 Yastrzemskis, a Carlton Fisk, a Jim Rice, Jerry Remy. If you're in the Boston area, which I am, that will go for something a little bit. Dwight Evans, a couple others, and some commons too. There's the Ricky Henderson. This is from the 50s, and I have another 1 or 2 somewhere. This is pretty cool. A football card for Frank Vericioni, I guess. And these other weird, old school, like biblical cards, or I don't know what it is. It's a fire truck. I'm going to look those up. Might have some value. There's a pile. There's nothing great in here. Oh, there's Bruce Benedict, but of what is this? The 1980 cards. Here's the best card I think I really found right here. It's a Tim Raines rookie card. So that alone was kind of exciting to find. Raleigh Fingers, quite a few of those. Love that guy. Rod Carew, Robin Yount, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, Lou Whitaker. Hey, it's Mike Tyson. And like I said, thematically, split them up, sell them, keep some stuff for myself. It's all just good, clean, fun. I'm actually, and I forgot to talk about this, I'm going to take like maybe a pile of these random ones and this right here. I do a lot of DIY stuff on my other channel, relaxshacks.com. I'm going to try making one of those like Mod Podge baseball card tables because I like the look of 81 tops. Maybe I'm mixing some 82s. Did another video recently where I opened some sealed quote-unquote wax packs. I was dubious as to whether or not they were of 82, so I have some of those burning a hole in my pocket. But there you go. All right, some 81s. Give me your opinion. Do you think I made it well? I think I did. I know I can sell these as a profit, but keep in mind there's a lot of work involved, and then the shipping, the listing, so sometimes it's just not worth it. But I kind of have fun looking through the cards. It brings me back to when I was a kid, so that's what it really comes down to. It's the thrill of the hunt. I found the Tim Raines card. I was psyched. I found 5 Ricky Hendersons. I had a friend who collected, and when they bought some, I had, I think, 6 Nolan Ryan cards, and I kind of just gave some of those away to people who've been good to me, people that are, you know, friends of mine. So there's some cool stuff in here, and it was just, if anything, fun to look through the 81 tops. These cards, lots of them. All right, thanks for joining me. Enter your comments below. Let me know if I'm missing something or should be looking for something. I am no baseball card expert. I know enough, but not that much. So feel free to comment. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm Deek for the Odd USA channel, and we'll see you around.